Imagine this. You walk up to your sleek Tesla, ready to glide into the future, only to find that the futuristic handle designed to make your car look like a spaceship might soon be illegal in the world's biggest car market. Welcome to this week's PyUncut Investing and Tech Breakdown. Today, we're diving deep into how a small design feature, Tesla's flush door handle, is about to cause big headaches for Elon Musk's empire and possibly the entire EV industry. The news? China's new door handle rule. China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology has proposed a set of new automotive safety rules that could require all cars sold in the country to include mechanical door handles. Handles that can be opened without tools or electricity after a crash. That means Tesla's iconic, retractable, flush-mounted door handles, which slide out electronically, may soon be banned or forced to be redesigned. These regulations, set to be finalized later this year and possibly enforced by mid-2027, don't just target Tesla. They could reshape design standards across the global automotive industry. Why is this such a big deal? Because China is the world's largest car market, expected to account for a third of global production by 2030. If Tesla has to change its design there, it may have to change it everywhere. The problem? Cool design, hot liability. Let's be real, flush door handles are cool. They give EVs that futuristic touch. They also slightly improved aerodynamics, potentially adding a mile or two of range. But as it turns out, this minimal efficiency gain comes with serious safety trade-offs. In the U.S., the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has been investigating Tesla's 2021 Model Y door handles after over 140 consumer complaints. Some owners reported that the handles got stuck or failed when the car's low-voltage battery died, leaving passengers, including children, trapped inside. In extreme cases, drivers had to break windows to escape their vehicles. Following these incidents, Tesla promised a redesign, but China's upcoming rules might push that timeline and the scope much further. The cost of redesigning a door handle. At first glance, swapping a handle sounds simple, but as experts point out, it's far from that. Amy Broglin-Peterson, a supply chain management professor at Michigan State University, points out that car doors are already cramped ecosystems, packed with wiring, insulation, airbags, sensors, and speakers. She explains, any design change messes up other things. The ripple effect is real. Adjusting the door design means re-engineering the internal assembly, recalibrating sensors, and redesigning molds, each step adding millions in development costs and months of delays to production schedules. For Tesla, which already operates on razor-thin margins for some models, this could temporarily dent profitability. And considering China being Tesla's second largest market after the US, the company can't afford to ignore the change. The global ripple effect. Here's where things get interesting from an investing standpoint. China's decision could set a global precedent. Just as it did with EV battery recycling and autonomous vehicle safety standards, China is once again using regulation as a tool to lead global design norms. Bill Russo, CEO of Automobility in Shanghai, calls it a classic example of China setting the guardrails early, protecting consumers while shaping global design norms. That means automakers everywhere, from Mercedes-Benz to Rivian to GM, are now on alert. Mercedes-Benz, for instance, has already said it's monitoring the proposal closely and would adapt accordingly. Volkswagen CEO went further, openly criticizing flush handles as terrible to operate, signaling a possible shift back to traditional mechanical ones. In other words, what starts in Beijing rarely stays in Beijing. Design versus reality. Tesla's philosophy tested. Tesla's design ethos has always favored form meeting function through simplicity, but this is a case where simplicity in looks equals complexity in safety. Franz van Holzhausen told Bloomberg recently that Tesla is working on a hybrid mechanism where the same handle could serve both electronic and mechanical purposes, combining convenience with safety. It's a smart move, but it raises a bigger question for investors. Is Tesla's design-driven brand at odds with the growing wave of safety-first regulation? Remember, this is the same company that removed radar sensors in favor of vision-only autopilot and then later had to backtrack, disbanded its PR department in 2020, opting for Elon Musk's tweets as official communication, continues to face lawsuits over alleged safety oversights, including a recent case in California involving teens trapped in a Cybertruck fire. The pattern is clear. Innovation and risk move hand in hand at Tesla. What this means for investors. From an investing lens, this door handle debate is symbolic of something bigger, the tug-of-war between innovation and regulation. Tesla's brand equity has always rested on its ability to move faster than the industry, but as it matures into a mainstream automaker, regulators are catching up. If China's rules go into effect, investors should watch for R&D and retooling costs. Expect short-term expenses and possible production slowdowns in Tesla's Shanghai Gigafactory. Design trickle-down effects. Other EV makers might preemptively shift designs to stay compliant globally. Consumer perception. Ironically, more visible mechanical handles might appeal to safety-conscious buyers. Stock volatility. Any hint of redesign delays could create short-term dips, but long-term compliance builds durability. Long story short, what looks like a small tweak could become a $500 million design challenge for Tesla and a multi-billion-dollar supply chain adjustment across the EV industry. Beyond Tesla, the EV design reset. This isn't just about Tesla. It's a broader sign that EV design language, once focused on sleek minimalism, is being rewritten under the pressure of global safety norms. Luxury meant flush, digital, and hidden. Tomorrow's luxury might mean intuitive, visible, and tactile. Jake Fisher of Consumer Reports noted that the best emergency door systems are those that simply need to be pulled a bit harder than usual. In other words, intuition beats innovation when seconds count. The future? From handles to habits. By 2027, Tesla and its peers will have a new challenge, balancing beauty, safety, and compliance across markets that increasingly don't agree on what smart design means. For Tesla investors, this could mark a shift from flashy engineering milestones to quiet safety milestones, the kind that regulators, not influencers, decide. It's ironic. The company that made cars more like computers is now being told to make them a little more human again. Closing thoughts. As we wrap today's PyUncut episode, remember this. Every design revolution eventually meets regulation. Tesla's door handle isn't just a handle. It's a metaphor for how far the EV industry has come and how much further it has to go before technology truly meets trust.